Finally, just 2 more days until Christmas. However you choose to spend it, whether it be at church or with your friends and family, cherish each moment. It is often said that we make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. So remember to give wholeheartedly this season and help others around you who are in need. Welcome to Jamaica Magazine. I'm Adrian Atkinson. Today we have an interesting show lined up for you, so stay tuned as the magazine unfolds.
Living in Jamaica is an experience that you cannot put in words. There's an energy in the atmosphere that just feels good. There are so many aspects of Jamaica that I think makes it second to none. The best food, the best music, the best people. We can go on and on about the good things about living in Jamaica. There's a parish in Jamaica called Portland. I think that's one of my favorite places to be. It's one of the most nature-oriented parishes, and I love the nightlife in Kingston. Once you come here and you get that connection with the people, that connection with the food and the music and just the lifestyle is something that you'll always remember. People should visit Jamaica because I'm sure 100% that it is the place to be on planet Earth. You need to come here and you'll get that experience that you will never forget.
Volunteerism is defined partly as the involvement in free labor. Well, a great way to give back is through community service. Great Shape Inc. from the United States, along with their partners, have been bringing brighter smiles to the West for many years. Here's the story.
Thousands of Jamaicans in Western Jamaica enjoy brighter smiles and clearer vision every year, courtesy of Great Shape Inc. and its partners. This charitable organization, based in the United States, has been visiting Jamaica since an aid mission following Hurricane Gilbert in 1988.
We started doing little projects ever since the hurricane to try to help communities get them into great shape, hence the name Great Shape, reshaping communities in need.
We have a lot of partners, but our main partner is Sandals Foundation.
We did school projects, road projects, medicine, shoes, anything we could do to help. And we were doing what we could, but we were doing not as much as we wanted. Until 2003, I knocked on Sandals' door, and Sandals said yes to a proposal for a dental project.
The partnership with Sandals Foundation blossomed and the eye care program was launched in 2009. It has led to the 16-year-old 1,000 Smiles Oral Health Program and the Eye Care Optical Initiative that's in its 10th year. To date, both have benefited over 200,000 persons across the parishes of Westmoreland, Hanover, St. James, Trelawney, St. Mary and St. Elizabeth. The estimated value of the goods and services provided in those 7 parishes is $8.8 million. As part of iCare's 10th anniversary celebrations this year, the organizers provided free selective laser trabeculoplasty (SLT) surgery for open-angle glaucoma, as well as argon laser treatment for patients with diabetic retinopathy.
When people have glaucoma, they have a lot of pressure in the eye, and with this surgery we could reduce the pressure in the eye and save their sight for many years. With this surgery, some people could get off their glaucoma medicine. Some people could reduce it greatly and not have to take so much.
It'll deliver laser energy. I have this lens that I put on the surface of the eye. That lets me get up into the angle where the iris and the cornea come together. That's our drainage system inside the eye. So what I'm doing, this is a YAG SLT laser, but I'm tapping those drainage cells with laser energy. So I'm not punching holes at all, but I'm just tapping those cells. And the majority of people, that'll increase the outflow and lower the pressure. So that's what we're doing with this.
One beneficiary of the surgery, Ethan Daly, was all smiles after completing the procedure. The senior citizen, who says he has been struggling with glaucoma for about 6 years, is grateful to the charity organization for helping to save his vision.
I'm feeling okay now because I used to feel like a vapor in this left eye, like something stick on my eye. Don't feel it again.
We have medicines that we give for a couple months, but we do refer to the government-based hospitals in Kingston and Montego Bay if they need further treatment for their glaucoma.
Prescription eyeglasses are custom made on site for people who visit the free clinics, and thousands of sunglasses are also provided to prevent further eye conditions. Eye care volunteer optician Tom Hicks, who hails from Oxford, Ohio in the United States, is making his third trip to the island, and he says helping others is most rewarding for him.
I have a saying that it's not what you do for yourself that will be your legacy, it's what you do for others that will always be remembered. And that's why you do trips like this. And that's why you help other people that need it.
Over 71,000 pairs of glasses have been distributed under the eye care program since 2008. Dentistry, which is by far the biggest branch of the outreach, attracts volunteer dental hygienists and students from schools in the US, Canada, and here at the University of Technology.
We have a great sealant program involved with Great Shape. Sealants are something we can apply to teeth before they have any decay into the little grooves and fissures that will help prevent cavity, prevent debris from getting in there. And so it's a wonderful way to try to keep people from having cavities in the first place.
Along with the sealing, the Great Shape Inc. 1000 Smiles project also does fillings, cleanings, extractions, x-rays, and root canal procedures. The opportunities for knowledge transfer to final year UTech dental students helps to improve results in their clinical exams.
We're exposed to different techniques. There are different ways of doing things, better ways, so we're able to improve ourselves just by being in contact with persons who have been in the business for a long time.
Volunteers also visit local primary schools where they provide oral health education and products to the children.
You can't eat your favorite foods if you don't have teeth, right? So it's really, really important that we brush our teeth every single day. How many times a day? 2. Perfect. Great job. When we brush our teeth, are we only going to brush the front? Yeah. Just the front? No. We want to brush the front, and we want to brush the back, and underneath, and on the inside. You see us? And on the back, and on all of the surfaces. All the way around. Just like that, for 2 minutes. So the magic number is 2. We're brushing our teeth 2 times a day for 2 minutes. And at the very end, make sure you brush your tongue too. Go, everyone can do that. Just like that.
Such is the essence of life. People giving in to volunteerism, giving of their time, skills, and resources to help others in need. Catch the spirit now? So that we can all be in great shape.
Mommy?
Yes, Zoe?
Can we read this book? It will only take 10 minutes.
Sure, sit down. Every spring, Madame Angel Wing arranges.
Do you have 10 minutes? Read with your child today. Reading with your children for just 10 minutes each day helps develop their language and listening skills, stimulates their imagination, and expands their understanding of the world. So, start reading with your child today.
Farmers are always seeking innovative ways to ensure their animals receive the best treatment. These students, budding farmers, are leading by example. They have designed a model that will have your pigs living in top style.
We normally clean this system on a daily basis by using a shovel to gather the feces across the slots. Some of the feces normally falls into the slot, and the rest that doesn't fall in, we have a 2-inch hole at the end of the slotted area where we push all of the feces into it. The pit system for the slotted system is normally built with a degree of slope. That is sloped to a vent area where it is released into the biodigester.
What if I told you there's an easier way to do this? Students from the Ebony Park Arts Academy in Maypen, Clarendon have designed a unique way, modern if I may say, of effectively cleaning your pig pen. A design which they had on display at the recently held Dembe Agricultural Show. Take a look.
This is a pig pen, but not just any pig pen. This is a hydraulic slotted pig pen. Normally, pig pens aren't made to just move up and down. They don't have any up and down movements. So with this pen now, we make it that it can use the hydraulic system and let it go up for better sanitization of the pen itself. So this pen is connected to a biodigester. This biodigester is a system where the waste / the effluent from this pig pen can be converted to a gas called methane, which can be used like a fuel in the home, or it can be used to help with the maintenance of this because it can use to power this system itself.
As said before, this is a hydraulic slotted pig pen, therefore after a while there will be a buildup of feces and excessive bacteria beneath the pen. Therefore the hydraulic system would come in place because this would allow us to clean beneath the pen effectively. Before we clean beneath the pen, we place a fiberglass beneath the pen to prevent the excessive feces and waste material from passing through because we don't want it to touch you while we are beneath the pen cleaning. So this is when the pen goes up, and it will allow you to clean beneath the pen effectively to reduce the amount of bacteria and have a safe and disease-free pen. Afterwards, after you have done cleaning, you place the pen back into its designated area and remove the fiberglass and sanitize it. And that's the pen.
Our course is general agriculture. In general agriculture, we do with the husbandry practice and the cleaning of pens and sanitation and so forth. But we have slotted pen down there. And we have noticed that, you know what, with the slotted pen now, after a period of time, you may have a accumulation of bacteria because of small pieces of feces here and there. And remember, the swine / the pig are some animals which they easily catch disease and are easily infected. So that is why and how we come up with this invention. We don't have lots of difficulty because our senior instructor, Sir Calvin Wills, has supplied us with most of the resources needed. But the challenge that we face was mainly making this component, making the up and down movement without the use of electricity. So we had to think about it thoroughly. We just buck up on some syringes. So what we did was, we noticed that when you connect two syringes with a tube, when you push one down, the other one will go up. So we think about it and say, mainly we can use this as the hydraulic component of it using water. Like a liquid, you can use any liquid, not a too thick liquid, a liquid which can flow freely and make the movement. So we have the tendency to connect the syringe to each corner, to 4 corners, and to these syringes we connect them on the framing. So when we have the tendency to push down the syringe, the pen will go up, and when we push up the syringe, the pen will go down. So that is our hydraulic component of the system.
Youth involvement in agriculture is top priority for the government. And with a system like this one, designed to integrate modern technology and agriculture, what more could you possibly ask for?
The children are our future, and ensuring their safety is our nation's top priority. Check this out.
Over the past 5 years, more than 120 children have lost their lives on our nation's road. In addition to this, countless children continue to suffer from injuries that are directly related to traffic crashes within 100 meters of school zones over the past decade.
But steps are being taken right here in Jamaica to change that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. At the Hazard Primary School we go. And using the pedestrian crossing is what we know. It's no show. Walking in a row is a good flow. But using the cell phone on the road is a big no-no. Using the sidewalk is a great start. It will prevent shattered body parts.
Hazard Primary School is the first of 18 schools selected under the X Marks the Spot School Crosswalk campaign. And this is a collaboration with UNICEF Jamaica and FIA Foundation. And we selected Hazard Primary through our Child Road Safety Assessment research and report, which was recently published. And we've identified the vulnerabilities where children who are journeying to and from school face several challenges getting to school.
To reduce the vulnerabilities and the challenges faced by the over 600 students at this Clarendon-based school, a number of infrastructural upgrades were carried out.
The Hazard Primary School was selected for this infrastructural upgrade, which includes a pedestrian crossing, bus lay-by, and the sidewalks to ensure the safety of the children attending this school.
As it is now, they're already practicing, learning to use the walkways and the crossing, and the wardens are there to start to help them cross the street. And I mean, overall, it's going to ensure that the children are a little bit safer.
When the cars are bringing the students to school, they normally come over on the sidewalk where we are supposed to walk. So now we have the sidewalk that we can walk on, that they cannot come over on the sidewalk and kind of hurt us or anything.
And that's not all. The school will get a facelift with beautiful artistic designs done by student volunteers from the Edna Manley College of the Visual and Performing Arts.
We approached Edna Manley because we wanted to bring a little excitement to the project, so we thought art is a good way to spread messages. It translates well on social media because it gives us good visuals. We didn't want to take stock images, we wanted young people's ideas, and so we approached the school and they said sure they would be interested, and so they came up with these designs. These are their designs and the designs that will go on the sidewalk leading to the crosswalk. So they were interested, they came up with their designs and they're here painting away, and they will be working with us on all of the schools as we go forward.
To conclude phase 1 of the project, 2 other schools will receive similar road infrastructural improvements, and before you know it, it will be time for phase 2.
Over the next 3 years, we will be carrying out this work in 15 other schools on a phase 2 of X Marks the Spot.
The projects cost approximately $1 million and was made possible by a number of sponsors.
I just want to say thanks to Jane Foundation and UNICEF for their effort and the support and seeing the importance of having this crossing section at the school gate that I know will benefit the students tremendously.
When parents are assured that their children will get to school safely, they will be more contented, and the children themselves will be happier knowing that they'll be safe.
The National ID system will register your picture and fingerprint. It will not need an iris scan unless you don't have a fingerprint, and will only take a footprint if you can't give an iris scan or a fingerprint. This will help people with disabilities to get a national ID. NIDS is about inclusion, not exclusion, protecting the rights of all Jamaicans. Get the facts at nidsfacts.com.
Giving, the act of freely transferring one's possession to someone else. And this is not always materialistic. There are many instances when all the other person needs is your time, love, attention, just to know that you care. Pay attention, extra attention to those persons around you. Give freely, love unconditionally, and spread the Christmas cheer to make Jamaica the place of choice to live, work, raise families, and do business.
The Electoral Commission of Jamaica, ECJ, has extended the validity of all voters' IDs. Yes, I said it. All voters' IDs are valid until December 31, 2019. Businesses are being asked to continue to accept voter ID cards as a valid form of identification. Don't worry, the ECJ will continue to process new and replacement ID cards until the new expiration date. For more information, call toll-free at 1-888-991-8683 or email eojinfo@eoj.com.jm. The Electoral Commission of Jamaica, committed to free and fair elections.
It is undoubtedly one of the oldest churches in Jamaica and the Caribbean. Its brick and mortar structure is said to have been laid over 300 years ago by slaves, and inside its walls are numerous antiques and prized possessions. This is the first of 3 unique and historical places we will be exploring in the parish of Clarendon today. Let's go check it out.
Welcome to St. Peter's Alley. I am Charmaine Langoth and I'll be your tour guide. The original building was built in 1671. It was damaged by the earthquake of 1692, reconstructed, and then damaged again by the hurricane of 1951 and again reconstructed. This building holds many items of historic importance. To your left, up this steep and narrow staircase, you will witness the bell. It weighs 3/4 of a ton. It was built in 1857 by Messrs. Mayers, the same company that built the famous Big Ben in London. Let us continue our journey. And now we're going to look at our historic organ. It is actually the oldest in the Commonwealth Caribbean. We got it in 1847, and at that time it cost 250 guineas. As you can see, it is a piped organ. And if you look around the church, you will see our many exquisite monuments, wall and floor tablets mounted or laid in dedication to the dearly departed, and of course, our east stained glass window.
If you think this place is amazing, wait till you get to our next venue. So after leaving the historical St. Peter's Anglican Church in the small town of Alley, we went to the most southern part of the parish of Clarendon, where our friends from the Jamaica Caves organization will take us to our next destinations. Tucked away in the dense, dry limestone forest of Portland Ridge is some of Jamaica's most beautiful caves, the Jackson's Bay Great Cave and the Portland Cave 1.
Okay, this is Portland Cave 1. It's just one large entrance and then there's a couple of other small light holy type entrances. We'll go down here just a little bit and then we're going to get some lights going. Okay, right up above us in that bell hole, that's what that's called, with the dark staining. You can see a few bats up there. And down directly below, you can see fresh rat bat guano there. Yeah, that's a type of limestone, but it's more properly it's calcite or calcium carbonate. And calcite is a crystal, so when you get it nice and clean like that, you can see how sparkly it is. Yeah, down here, you can see these gours, these little depressions in the flowstone. These are called cave pearls. They can get a lot larger. There's another one there. And what they form where you've got water that comes and goes and comes and goes, but also flows a little bit.
Wow, who would have thought that Clarendon had such hidden treasures? 2 discoveries down, 1 to go. So I know you've all heard about the popular Milk River Mineral Spa, but did you know that Clarendon is also home to another outstanding mineral spring? 10 minutes east of Lionel Town is a popular cooling off spot for locals and foreigners, the Salt River Mineral Bath. The best thing about this recreational area is that it can be found right beside the main road and is completely free to enjoy. The spa, which is a pond with mineral water running from rocks adjacent to it, regularly sees patrons who visit for its healing properties or just for an evening of fun and relaxation. And if visitors ever get hungry, there's a host of food stalls with authentic Jamaican dishes to choose from, just like this one.
I love coming here, especially on a Sunday, to come eat the people in festival, because it tastes nice, of course. The water, the people, it's just nice.
Thank you so much, Sister Mercy, for that delicious meal.
The pleasure is all mine.
As you can see, the parish of Clarendon has more to offer than you know. All you have to do is get up, get out there, and explore.
Thanks for watching another edition of Jamaica Magazine. Do join us again tomorrow and we'll do this all over again. Send your feedback on today's show to jamaicamagazine@jis.gov.jm. Also, follow us on our social media pages, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Download our app on your Apple and Android devices, and you can also visit our website, jis.gov.jm, for more information. On behalf of the entire production crew, I'm Adrian Atkinson. Thanks for watching.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.